Hey, so today we're going to talk a little bit about industrial networking. If you've ever tried to set up a network in a storage unit or a warehouse, an attic space, or even an outdoor camera enclosure, you know that you have extreme temperature variations, hot, cold, you have moisture, you have dust, you have other issues. And a normal switch isn't going to be able to take that kind of abuse. So that's when we talk about industrial switching. So what I have today is the TI-PG50F from TRENDnet, which is a 4-port PoE plus 1-port gigabit industrial switch. So metal housing, dual power inputs. So it allows us to run 2 different power supplies. If one of those power supplies fails, it's going to automatically kick over to the second power supply, and it has an alarm output. So you'll get a notification that that power circuit failed, and you'll be able to address that to prevent any future outages. A couple different mounting options on this. So it comes with several different options. DIN rail. So I can mount this on a DIN rail, simple DIN rail, standard, and that's normal for most industrial switches. So you have DIN rail as an option. You can actually take this. So instead of having it facing down like this, you can actually turn it 90 degrees so it could face sideways. This will actually flip sideways. So you can mount it in either direction, basically. You always want the ports down. You wouldn't ever really want the ports up because they're going to end up filling with dust if you have any empty ports. So that's one option. The second option is wall mount brackets. So you can put the wall mount brackets on. I'm not putting the screws in, but you can affix the wall mount brackets, and then that way you can mount it to the wall, right? You have 2 brackets, you can mount this to the wall. The third option that you have included is magnets. You can see these are powerful magnets. So you probably only really need 2 of these 4, but they give you 4 of these magnets, and then that would allow you to mount it to anything that's metal, a metal rack, enclosure, can, whatever you need. So flexibility and mounting options as well. You'll also notice that this one's different from most industrial switches that are out there. Most of the industrial switches that we have, be it DIN rail mountable, when you mount them to the DIN rail, they're going to sit out just like that. So this one's obviously different. It's part of their flat product lineup, and it's going to sit a lot more flush to the wall, which allows you to mount it in a tight space, such as behind a cabinet, behind a piece of equipment, in a low depth enclosure, somewhere where you don't have a lot of space. So very flexible, robust, easy. Temperature rating on these is -40 to 167 degrees Fahrenheit. Again, I mentioned the IP40 metal housing, vibration resistance as well. So, robust, industrial is really the word. But there's a lot of different uses for these. Obviously, we can put them in camera enclosures. We can put them in cabinets outside. We can put them in warehouses. Storage facilities are notoriously hot. If you've ever been to a storage facility, if it's unconditioned, it's going to be very hot inside. And traditionally, you're only going to have power maybe on one end of the building. Power supplies for these are going to be external. That's part of being in the industrial line, is you always have an external power supply. Helps to isolate the heat. There's no moving parts in here, so there's not much to fail. If anything were to fail, it's a lifetime warranty. So just remember, power supplies are sold separately, so make sure to check the website for the applicable power supply for your model of industrial switch. So the switch is also NDAA and TAA compliant. Lifetime warranty. If you're a professional installer, I encourage you to check out the TRENDnet Partner Program if you're not already a partner. If you're buying through an authorized distributor and you become a partner, there's no minimum buy-in. You're automatically going to save some money off your everyday TRENDnet purchases. And as you build volume, you're going to build a discount. Not only that, you're going to get Tier 3 support and several other benefits. So go to the website, click on the partner link at the top, see if it's right for you. What did you think of today's video? If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe for more content just like this. And if you're craving more, check out one of my other videos right here. Be sure to visit the website at ssireps.com and trendnet.com.